What's up, guys? Welcome back to NorCal Cycling 2, and welcome back to the daily vlogs. Another day in paradise. All thanks to you guys. Appreciate all the support. Seriously, you guys are amazing. If you want more content, follow my Strava and my Instagram. Try to post on there daily. Try to keep up with you guys, give you guys updates on what the heck's going on. And yeah, I don't know. Just want to say again, thank you to you guys. I try to say this every video. You guys are amazing. Couldn't do this without you. But today, what are we doing? Well, I've been sitting here, kind of editing all day, catching up on like work stuff. So haven't really been doing much today. It's currently 3 in the afternoon already, and we're just starting to vlog. But we're gonna do something kind of fun tonight. We're gonna do some Zwift racing because the weather isn't great outside. It's kind of been on and off raining all day here in NorCal. So tonight we're gonna hop on the stationary bike and do some Zwift racing. So yeah, we're gonna see what this what this old Cat 3 here can do on Zwift racing and see how I can compare. So kind of looking forward to that. But gotta get back to work, finish up some work, and then Zwift time. Okay. Day work is done for the day. Feels kind of nice. Vlog is ready to be posted tomorrow. About to hop on Zwift with the Velo Kings boys. Really looking forward to it. I'm excited. I don't know. They've been so nice. Already planning out race strategy for this weekend. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels cool to be a part of something like that. So yeah, and really excited to hop on Zwift tonight. Today we are doing 3R racing, 22.9 miles. It's my first ever A race on Zwift. So yeah, we're gonna see how long I can hang in. I'll do recording, leave this camera on, talk you guys through it, and yeah, looking forward to it. Let's warm up. All right, we're with the boys, Mitch and Cole. About to get after it. Woo! Wait, do we have a strategy for this race? Just hang on? All right, I say Mitch sends a flyer like 10 minutes in. Oh God. Okay, so here we are, starting my first ever Zwift A race. I mean, I've done quite a bit of Zwift racing before with Jeff and in the off season. And if you guys have done any Zwift racing, you know you have to absolutely rip it on the start, or else you're gonna get dropped. And if you look over in the right-hand corner, you'll see that the guy in first is actually a Penn Velo guy, which is kind of funny. That's a local team here. But I kind of made a very big Zwift mistake, which is overcooking it and finding yourself out the front. That is not what you want to do. But luckily, I was able to kind of just drop back and settle back in. But, I mean, this is off to just a kind of a brutal start. You can see my heart rate's already at 168. I was like, oh, gosh, got to do this for an hour. And we're settling in, and it kind of seems like we're going to settle in around high 290s to low 300 watts just to sit in this pack. I mean, I'm getting dropped doing 287 right now, you know, and so I was like, oh, gosh, okay, you know, and kind of at first doing that slinky thing that tends to happen to me in Zwift because I can't quite seem to get that timing right where I do a little bit too much power and go past the field and then do not enough when, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of an interesting art that I definitely haven't mastered, but it was still an absolute blast. And it's so fun to me to, like, I'm one of those weird people who actually really enjoys Zwift. Okay. I enjoy Zwift when I do it with other people. Like, I find it so fun to do a group call, which is like what we're doing now. It's me, Cole, and Mitch just doing a group call and like, you know, practicing strategy and little tactics, even though it's really, really hard to like break away or attack in Zwift because the pack's moving so fast and everyone works super, super well together. It's just because how they program the game. But I don't know. It's just like fun to mess around and like try those things and do some attack efforts, stuff like that. Like, it's just a really, really enjoyable time when you're on your phone with your friends. And yeah, I don't know. I do thoroughly enjoy it for some reason. I guess I'm weird like that. I know a lot of people who really do not like Zwift no matter what. But I feel like I'm lucky to enjoy it because it's nice and quick. Like, you can just go for an hour and a half. You don't really have to like get ready or get dressed or anything. Like, it's just in your house, you get it done, and then you're done for the day. Like, it's really nice to be on the trainer because you can hit those certain targets. You don't have to worry about stoplights, anything like that. Yeah, I don't know. I thoroughly enjoy it. But we're only a mile into this race. We're still in the lead, and we haven't even started the first lap. And I'm already hurting. Let's see how this shakes out. Ah! Oh, my gosh. Okay, a couple miles later, and stuff really hasn't changed. Heart rate is still in the 160s, but kind of starting to settle in. Like, 160, I can still kind of breathe. And, yeah, I don't know. Like, my heart rate goes to, like, 202, 203. So, like, 167, I can kind of sit there for a little bit and feel comfortable. But average power, yeah, like I said, is sitting around just, like, 310 for this, just to sit in, which is, like, that's pretty fast for me. 310 for an hour is That's tough for me. These hour efforts I still really haven't nailed down quite yet. I feel like I'm a little bit more of a surgy rider, so like these sustained efforts just aren't something that I'm great at, and definitely something I need to work on a little bit. But the base period in the masterclass, which is something that I worked on the last couple months, has severely helped and increased these long duration efforts for me. Like I was barely able before I started doing structured training, which it is linked below if you guys want to go check it out. I highly recommend you check out the masterclass. I mean, we do have a scholarship link as well, but I mean, that is a great way to support the channel. And I don't know, I just appreciate you guys if you go check it out. But yeah, until I started doing structured training, like my sustained efforts, literally anything over, I would say like 7 minutes, I would just get kind of popped. Like my threshold was super, super low. But those base building blocks that I did were really helped with those longer sustained efforts. But as you can see, my heart rate is creeping into the 170s, so it's starting to get a little gnarly out there. Tarps off. Okay. Had to take the shirt off. It was getting pretty hot inside. My fan is broken, so I need to go get a new one, so I was just riding with the AC on and with the door open, letting the rain kind of come in. But in a couple minutes here, Mitch is going to go ahead and try to attack. But like I said, I mean, we all kind of had the understanding that attacking at 29 miles an hour on Zwift is pretty much impossible to get away, but this kid is stupid strong, so he's just going to send it anyway. And as you can see, there goes Mitch off the front, just absolutely smashing. He was actually able to get a little bit of a gap, and it definitely made the effort in the field a little bit harder. I mean, as you guys can see, like, people were starting to kind of commit to, like, chasing him down. But, yeah, also in Zwift, like I've said a million times already in this video, it is so freaking hard to get away because the pack, like this peloton that we're in right here, just works really well together no matter what. It's just how the game's programmed. So it's basically like, 30, I think 40, yeah, it's probably 40 people in here against one, rotating incredibly well, working as a team. And like there's no way not to work as a team, But as you can see, it's kind of starting to get strung out here a little bit. Like everyone's putting in power to kind of chase Mitch back. Like I'm doing 380, anywhere from 330 to 380 in this draft right now. Just hang on for dear life. Cole and I, you can see Cole, it says C. Clayton right there. That's Cole. We were going to be the designated sprinters for this, and Mitch was going to try to attack to tire people out. That was our plan, but we're just kind of sitting in, and it's a tough effort to catch up with him, so maybe if he could stick it, that would be awesome. But again, like I said a million times already, it's tough to get away in Zwift. But Mitch actually stays out there for quite a while, but he does end up getting brought back as we're going into the second lap here. But, okay, I want you guys to look at the bottom of the screen right here. I didn't know what this meant at the time, but this is kind of a funny story. See how it says only 6 kilometers remaining, right? I was like, what does that mean, only 6 kilometers remaining in the race? But I'd look up, and I was like, oh, there's 10 miles left in the race. That doesn't really add up. I really wasn't sure what was going on. But... Yeah. Let's get into what happened because there really wasn't much else that went on this race. Mitch attacked a couple more times, but besides that, like the group kind of just stayed together for the field sprint. And I mean, that was Cole and I's dream. We were ready to sprint, but let's see how it plays out. Well, as you can see, I'm dropped. But listen, okay, here's why. Let me let me explain really quick. Do you see the thing at the bottom that says trial expired? I was like, what the heck? Like all of a sudden that just kind of popped up and it like paused my Zwift. And then I realized that my credit card, like I hadn't paid for Zwift that month. And I was like, what the heck is going on? So I had to hop off the bike for literally 2 seconds, run and grab my credit card. And I was trying to like type in the numbers to pay for Zwift that month. I was like, what the heck is going on? And in the time that I did that, the group was moving so fast, I just got absolutely popped. I mean, you can see I am just sweating so hard trying to get back onto this group. Heart rate is going through the roof. I was like, oh gosh, I don't know if I can make it. But yeah, long story short, I could not get back on. This group was moving way too fast. And like I said, it's like 1 versus 40 if you get dropped or if you try to go off the front. It is so freaking hard to get back on. I got kind of close, but I was just like, I was just absolutely cracked. There was... I had pretty much nothing left at this point. But Mitch and Cole still gave it an absolutely valid effort. Cole is trying something new here, going from like, I think he went from, what was it, like 500 meters out. he wanted to try kind of a longer sprint because he feel like he'd have success with that. And he kind of did. He freaking crushed it. I mean, we're all Cat 3s, and to do these A races on Zwift, like, there's some hitters in there. So I was pretty proud of all of us. Like, I thought everyone did really, really well. Cole ended up murdering it, but Mitch, man, I mean, Mitch ended up getting, I think, like 5th place. Yeah, he ended up getting 5th place and averaged 4.8 watts per kilo for that whole race. Like, oh man, that kid is insane. I'm really excited to be riding with him. This is a good guy to have on our team. And then Cole crushed it too, coming in 11th. Man, what a fun race. Okay, that was so much fun. I can't believe that happened. So my credit card got stolen last month, and I thought I changed all of my, like bills to my new credit card that I got, but kind of forgot about Zwift. So with like 2 miles left, it's like trial expired. I tried to go grab my credit card real quick, like hopped off the bike for 2 seconds with 2 miles left. By the time I got back on, like, I literally just could not catch back up. That group was moving. It was so much fun. I really appreciate the Vela Kings boys for, letting me join up. And man, that was just a blast. I don't know. I just really enjoyed it, like sitting on the call with them and just getting our work in, it's kind of fun. But guys, I appreciate you being here as always. Be sure to follow the socials, Strava, Instagram. Be sure to hit that subscribe, like, comment, all that fun stuff. I really, really appreciate all you guys' support on these daily vlogs. It's been amazing. Been so much fun. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.